The 8:17 p.m. Central Time West Texas Mesonet observations brought to you as a collaborative effort between the National Weather Service and the Texas Tech National Wind Institute. Low max, 81 degrees with a south-southeast wind at 7 miles an hour. At Tarzan, it was 81, wind south-southeast at 6. Snyder, 78 with a northwest wind at 3. It was 79 at Sweetwater, northwest wind at 5. Precipitation today 0.03 inches. Fluvanna was 76, calm wind. It was 73 at Gale, with a southeast wind at 6. At La Mesa, it was 77, wind east-southeast at 9. It was 81 at Seminole, with a south-southwest wind at 8. Andrews was 81, wind southwest at 5. It was 80 at St. Lawrence, with a southeast wind at 5. At Sterling City, it was 76, wind east at 3. It was 79 at Northwest San Angelo, with a east wind at 3. The Midland International Airport climate summary for this evening, as of 4 p.m., May 26, 2020. Today's high temperature was 83 degrees. This high was 7 degrees below the normal high of 90. The record high is 105 degrees, which was set in 2018. Today's low temperature was 50 degrees. This low was 13 degrees below the normal low of 63. The record low is 48 degrees, which was last set in 1950. No precipitation fell today, which leaves the monthly total at 0.14 inches. The total precipitation for the year still stands at 5.42 inches. Today, the maximum wind observed was 13 miles an hour from the northeast. The highest wind gust observed was 19 miles per hour from the north. Today, the average wind speed was 6 miles per hour. Today's maximum relative humidity was 93%, and the minimum relative humidity was 19%. The normal high temperature for tomorrow is 90 degrees, and the normal low is 63. The record high for tomorrow is 106, which last occurred in 2011, and the record low is 48, which occurred in 1947. Sunset tonight is at 8:47 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:45 a.m. And now, here is the National Weather Service forecast for Big Spring and surrounding areas. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday, sunny. Highs around 90. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming northwest 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 60. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday, partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 80s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 60. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Friday through Sunday night, mostly clear. Highs in the upper 80s. Lows in the lower 60s. Monday and Monday night, partly cloudy. Highs around 90. Lows in the mid-60s. Tuesday, sunny. Highs in the lower 90s. Visit weather.gov/Midland, your comprehensive weather information source. Here is the hazardous weather outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southeast New Mexico, southwest Texas, and western Texas. Day 1, this afternoon and tonight no hazardous weather is expected at this time. Days 2 through 7, Wednesday through Monday, the probability for widespread hazardous weather is low. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation is not anticipated. Please relay any information about observed severe weather to the National Weather Service while following all local, state, and CDC guidelines. The current time is 8:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following are the 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time area weather observations. At Big Spring, the sky was cloudy. The temperature was 80 degrees, the dew point 41, and the relative humidity 25%. The wind was northeast at 9 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.94 inches and rising. At Snyder, the sky was fair. The temperature was 79 degrees, the dew point 43, and the relative humidity 28%. The wind was northwest at 3 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.94 inches and steady. At Midland, the sky was fair. The temperature was 82 degrees, the dew point 35, and the relative humidity 18%. The wind was south at 8 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.93 inches and steady. At Abilene, the sky was fair. The temperature was 78 degrees, the dew point 44, and the relative humidity 29%. The wind was northeast at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.92 inches and rising. At Amarillo, fair. 74 degrees. The wind was east at 6 miles an hour. At Lubbock, mostly cloudy. 76 degrees. The wind was south at 9 miles an hour. At Albuquerque, fair. 83 degrees. The wind was northwest at 14 miles an hour. At El Paso, fair. 88 degrees. The wind was northwest at 9 miles an hour. At Pecos, fair. 85 degrees. The wind was east at 5 miles an hour. At Sweetwater, fair. 77 degrees. The wind was calm. At San Angelo, fair. 81 degrees. The wind was south at 3 miles an hour. At Dallas-Fort Worth, mostly cloudy. 71 degrees. The wind was north at 6 miles an hour. Austin, fair. 80. Presidio, fair. 90. And at Houston, fair. 80. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, station WXK37, operating at a frequency of 162.475 megahertz from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Midland, Texas. Transmitting facilities are located in Big Spring, Texas. Current weather conditions, area forecasts, and the latest hazardous weather outlooks are broadcast 24 hours a day. When severe weather is in the area, regular programming will be interrupted to bring you the latest severe weather watches and warnings. The latest information from the National Weather Service in Midland is also available on the internet at weather.gov/Midland.